Hey guys, how long you been waiting out here? It's kind of still chilly here in Michigan. You probably want to come inside with me. Come on. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, just a second. You come on, you too. Let's go in. You come on, let's go in. Come on with me. Well, I did it. I finally did it. After 2 years on YouTube, I made a major change on my channel, something that I thought I would never do. I changed my channel name from Thinking Out Loud to my personal name. And the name of my channel is now Joshua Putnam. When I started my channel, I desperately didn't want it to be about me. I wanted a channel name that would reflect that. I just didn't want my name attached to the channel. Well, I've done it. I've changed my name to Joshua Putnam. And there are a few reasons that I've done that. But let me share with you, first of all, why I'm comfortable with doing that. Some things I have learned over time as the Lord has taught me. I was reading a book on preaching, and the author brought out the point that often as preachers, we want to kind of move ourselves out of the way, and we just want the people to see the Lord. We want them to hear the message from God, and we don't want to be a part of that. But it's impossible. We are humans, and as we stand there preaching before the people, there is a connection with us. There's a way we each communicate that's a little different from others. And the author said, don't worry about that. That's exactly how God gave us the Bible. He didn't take away the personalities of the authors. When he breathed into them, their personalities still came out as they were writing the Bible. So more importantly than trying to move ourselves out of the way is living a life that brings honor and glory and points other people to God. I'm preaching through the book of Haggai, and we see there different times in Haggai. It says the word of the Lord came through Haggai or by Haggai. He was literally a mouthpiece. He was a tool. And we need to realize that we are tools. We are what God uses to share his word. So if I change my name, my channel name to my name, that's okay, because I am the tool that God is using to share his word with you, the listener. Why would I change my name? Well, let me first tell you that by changing my name, it really kind of made it more personal. I think there's probably a lot of you who are watching. If you don't follow me on social media or anything like that, you don't even know my name. You just know me as PJ, and that's not very personal. And so I've been encouraged to do that to connect with you, the audience. With that being said, I guess it's time for me to connect with you, the viewer, by introducing myself to you. Welcome to my channel. I'm Pastor Joshua Putnam. Wow, I said it. Hey. Thanks so much for hitting that play button. And while we're here, we might as well do this. Go ahead and click this. Well, actually, it's down here, but click the like button, please. If I've encouraged you, and you can encourage me, you can actually encourage me and just help support my channel without giving me any money by clicking this. Well, again, right down here. But click the subscribe button. I would love that. Let's talk about a couple of other things that I have learned, things that I thought I could share with you about walking through this. First of all, I want to encourage you to listen to people who know and care about you. This all started because I listened to people who I knew cared about me. They cared about my YouTube channel. I had one of my YouTube friends reach out to me and he said, hey, I think you should change your channel name to your name. He said, I've been looking at some of your stuff and just pondering why maybe your channel has not grown as fast as you would like it to. And maybe part of it is simply because there's not that personal connection. And so that was the kind of the thrust behind my changing this, again, for that personal connection. But as he reached out to me, I then reached out to others who know and understand YouTube, but also understand my heart, to see what they would say. And I had people tell me, well, boy, when I try to go to your channel, I often can't even think of what it's called. and when I search your name, nothing comes up. So I was listening to people who know me, and I want to encourage you, especially as a Christian, listen to the people around you who have your best interest, who are looking to help you, who are going to share godly advice with you. Hebrews tells us that we need to consider one another. We need to study one another in order to push them to love and good works. And I can kind of see how that worked here. There was a studying of me and understanding of what I was doing, and then somebody who was willing to reach out to me and push me to improve what I was doing. We need to do that with everything in our lives. We need to listen to people who are studying us and our lives and seeing where they can help and encourage us. But we also need to be doing that for others. I want to also encourage you to be calculated and intentional. When I named my YouTube channel 2 years ago, I didn't just throw out a name that I thought sounded cool. I spent some time really just doing some research, praying, talking about it with people around me until I settled on a name that I was comfortable with, that I liked, which really kind of made it harder to change. But then when I got ready to change my name, it was the same thing. I was trying to be calculated and intentional. I wasn't just changing my name because somebody told me I should change my YouTube name. I changed my name because I believed they were right, and the best thing for the growth of my channel would be to change it to my personal name. And lastly, I want to encourage you not to hold so tight onto things that we pour ourselves into. The hardest thing for me about making this change was because I had put so much effort into the channel over 2 years, and there was part of me that was a little bit afraid of what might happen if I changed my name, and I had put so much effort into just choosing the name for a specific reason, and the idea of just throwing that out and taking my channel in some ways in a different direction or in midstream, that kind of scared me. But I had to remind myself that everything we do as Christians is about getting out of our comfort zone, trusting the Lord, listening to the advice around us, and listening to His Word, which, by the way, His Word was telling me that I'm a tool and that for my name to be there would be okay. That's what I was learning already, was that it was okay for this channel to reflect me. And then I had people telling me that I needed to make this change. And so now I had to just kind of let go and say, all right, Lord, I thought that this was what you wanted me to do. And I don't think that it was wrong. I think it was a season. We talked about that on this channel. God allows seasons in our life. So here we go now to 2 more years with Joshua Putnam. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.